What's up, guys? Back for another Wuthering Waves video. In this one, we're going to talk about, is Yinlin getting pushed forward a good thing or a bad thing? Now, Yinlin was scheduled to come out when the Gion banner left in 9 days and 7 hours. And of course, Yinlin is going to be here for quite a bit. I believe 20-ish days, which is about normal banner time. So it isn't about Yinlin not being around for a certain amount of time, right? And nothing is really affected except for the fact that we're going to have multiple banners. So, re-rollers, you guys are eating, right? However, if you were excited for Yinlin to drop and now she's suddenly out, you have less time to, one, save if you were summoning. I know a lot of people were going for, I'm forgetting his name, Mortify? However you say it, right? They were trying to get copies of him. That was me, right? I didn't get a single copy, and I stopped summoning because I was like, okay, knowing me, I will pull a 5-star and it'll be Gion, and then I will be out pulls for Yinlin. I think I did, what, 3 or 4? I think I did 3 multis, and all of them were Dajin, which I'm not complaining. She's very good. But I know a lot of people were doing that, right? And they're like, okay, then once I get who I want, I will save for Yinlin. If you did pull a 5-star and it was Gion, then you kind of not wasted currency. Why was there a connecting error? I'm not even doing anything. Anyway, um, you have less time to summon, and for other players, you have less time to prepare. Now, I know people are gonna be like, oh, well, you still have the same amount of time of prepare being out. Yes, but as someone who's rather, I wouldn't say impatient, but when a new character comes out, I'm excited to use them. I know a lot of people are going to wait a little bit and then farm up all of the stuff for her materials, from the bosses to whatever echoes she needed to the materials to level up her attacks, right? Obviously, it's been, what, I think it'll be 2 weeks when Yinlin comes out from the game launching. A lot of people are still trying to get to the point of quote unquote end game, which I believe is level 30, because at that point you can farm gold echoes, you can get a good amount of characters up through their bosses and get some of their skill tree up. You can get the second path completely done, right? And I think this goes to 4, if I'm not mistaken, right? And while that's not like the end game, it pretty much is going to be a base of what you are going to do when you're raising characters, right? Now, not only do people have less time to do that, now with Yinlin dropping, people have even less time to get ready for her. And while you'll still have a good amount of time to farm while she's out, it does suck getting thrown a character like, hey, boom, Yinlin is out now. Good luck, have fun using her. It's like, okay, well, that sucks because I would have pre-farmed for her if I knew she was coming. But now that she's coming in like, what, a couple days? I think it was like, what, 4 days when they announced it. You don't really have a whole lot of time. For me, I was lucky and I have a bunch of stamina refreshes. Luckily, they gave us 20 of them, so I feel like that issue is solved thanks to them. However, pushing forward banners can be a bit iffy. At the end of the day, there's no harm done with that, right? Yinlin is still a great character. Yinlin is still going to have the same amount of time as she would have normally being on a banner, but I'm probably expecting a few players to not have her ready quite yet. If you did get the stamina refreshers, let me go to them. They should be in your backpack. I believe it's this one. Yeah, I have 36. So I think I'll be okay. I probably won't blow all of these just on Yinlin, but since I kind of had a couple echoes that are good for her already, I think I'll be good to go. But I'm sure there are players who just blew through the crystal solvents and then they're like, oh man, that sucks. Luckily though, the devs are pretty nice to give us crystal solvent, but I'm hoping in the future, right, if they push up a character again, which they could, this might just be a little like hush hush, sorry, we made a mistake. Here's, characters early to kind of be like, oh, talk about that instead. Whatever it may be, hopefully they give us crystal solvents for that, because, man, I can't imagine playing Star Rail, right? I'm farming up Firefly. If they just said, yeah, Firefly drops tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, well, I have no materials for her. I just started farming. I was assuming she was coming out at this time. That does suck, right? not a great feeling. But anyway, let me know what you think of the comments. Do you like that Yinlin was pushed up? Do you not care? Are you angry at it? Are you okay with it just because we did get the crystal solvents? Let me know in the comments. And also let me know, do you think it would have been okay if they pushed her forward and did not compensate us with stamina usage or buffing events? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.